this position. We've just
And
seen
queen b6 surprising him.
Yeah. Now, the weird part is I'm sitting there, we're trained by these poison pawn variations. Let's say I go f4. I defend the pawn on d4, and I put it to you. How are you going to play? You're going to take. Okay. Now I go knight b3. Now the question is, how am I going to trap the queen? Not quite sure.
That's
how do I attack the queen?
Well, no. I mean, that's if you have the attitude that you have to even do anything with the queen.
Just have it ensnared.
The queen is currently ensnared and will be wondering what's going on for some time.
Right.
You could play bishop e3, castles kingside.
Bishop 3 and bishop c1 is also.
Okay, so I didn't even think about trapping, but there you go. I was just trying to bring pieces out, but bishop e3 and bishop c1 is a very unique way to trap that queen, so that's devilish.
So Garry thought that were all the players starting with g3? Let's go quickly to the game of Ray Robson. I know, the man who likes being behind for the initiative. f5, e5. Now, I really like that move. At first, I was thinking rook b1, queen takes a2, rook takes b7. Normally, it's very, very good to get my rook inside the camp. However, after knight b6, I'm not sure. I got my hand stuck in the honey jar there. Garry said, I'm not trying to win the pawn back. I am trying to kill your bishop. Bishop.
This next move by Levon, f4.
I don't like that move one bit. f4, that's asking way too much from the position. I mean, whoa. No.
Too greedy taking all the
So that's only one pawn.
Now it's only one pawn, but
b7 is hanging, but your queen is misplaced.
look at these beautiful central pawns, d7, d6.
Now this is terrible.
It just feels wrong. For the moment, though, let's just be clear. This bishop on g1 still needs a life.
So why does this good move knight d3, defending the pawn and planning to play f4 and open up our bishop?
That look makes perfect sense to my eyes as well. Knight to d3.
Yeah, all of this for just one pawn, and b7 is still hanging.
Yeah, it's funny, these positions, you always got to be on the lookout for tricks, right? So the funny part is a move like queen g4 that normally would never occur in regular chess. It's a
This kind of moves
piece.
don't even come to mind.
Exactly. So I start to think about the move rook takes, because if you go knight to b6, my king's on e1.
What are you talking about? I feel like
Sacking, right?
sacking on b8 already and take on
Right?
c6 with check. And yeah, you're right though. That bishop just needs
To get back
to get into the game, but he did play knight back.
Knight to d3. I think that makes the most sense, actually. Knight to d3. Because you really do got to get your king into safety, and f4. Okay, take.
Levon is trying to stay ahead on the clock, and he's playing very quickly, and I think Garry suspects that's what he's doing.
could just get his king out of dodge, castle in this moment, just a second, and play this position, like takes. Okay, this bishop is looking at various jobs. You always have rook a1. But then he did something really peculiar for me.
It's creative. Rook a1, rook a5. But
Yeah, but
maybe
is
it's a
the
little
rook
slow.
so great over there? Now here, I don't like that move at all, because his whole he was dreaming of keeping this bishop, if you will, under lock and key. I thought his intention was to go bishop here and bishop g4 and try to question what is the queen doing on h3. He took, and Levon saw his chance to capture on e5. Now, whoa. Suddenly, it's black's bishops that look much more coordinated. Takes.
And now Levon has the initiative.
Ooh, and this king is stuck in the center. Okay, now how can we exploit this moment? Do we go bishop c3? No, bishop c3. Rook takes c4.
A lot is hanging. c4 is attacked 3 times. Okay.
You're right. Once. Twice.
So maybe knight did start with knight takes d2.
Knight takes d2. Okay. Thanks to the added pressure here, we're not touching this guy. Am I running with my king? I'm afraid.
King d2, I can.
I'm afraid if I take with my queen, my king is going to remain trapped. I'm worried.
I can play rook d8.
Yeah.
As you can see, Gary's shaking his head.
He understands something's really gone off the rails. We liked his pawn sacrifice out of the reveal.
He was triple zeros, and then he blundered to -5
One move?
in one move.
Oh no.
In one move, and now he's just busted.
What was the triple zeros?
Yeah, he could have played bishop d3, apparently.
It was a mistake.
I mean, they're both under severe time pressure.
Gotcha.
But he could have played bishop d3 and made queen b5 with king a1. And now if bishop takes, he can play, or at least this check, winning back this piece. And the game continues, but instead he has allowed a disaster, and he can't believe it.
Gary, he was tied for third with Sam Sevian. We think Sam is going down to Wesley. Wesley up a whole exchange. I'm going to go back to the Ray Robson
Carl
position.
won.
He did win. We called